Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So yesterday I shared my YouTube on the two type of platform within the Wing Chun today. And after I share it, within past 24 hours, I get contacted by many Wing Chuners around the world. Okay, Europe, US, Asia. And most 80% and more of who contacted me love the concept of platform, because they understand that one need to get scientific, understand specifically what is going on. Okay. And of course there are some who have a different view and keeping thinking that I'm attacking somebody's lineage, which is completely off whatever I'm presenting. Okay. So today I like to continue on this platform stuff. Okay. Why it is important to talk about this platform? Because platform, the term platform, I coined it, is actually I'm mapping the ancient traditional Chinese martial arts system, namely the momentum. This is the type of momentum or the style or the type of momentum. This is the body conditioning. This is what I call platform, as what I explained in the previous video. And if we use this to analyze things, we need to have some tools to analyze things. And the Chinese have it done there already for at least 500 years since General Qi Shi Guang time. Okay. So if we know this, the bottom line of fighting is exchange of momentum, playing of impulse momentum in physics sense. And then you have a typical way, a different way, a specific way of how to play, how to manipulate it. And then you have the body conditioning, which is you need to support this thing. So there's a platform. Okay, get scientific. And you look at the platform, you know something does it work or it doesn't work. And you look at the platform, you know the limitations, because nothing in this world is perfect. For example, I work in Silicon Valley here, okay, and often I work in a startup and so forth, and we're leading people in studying, you know. So I'm an architect in power management and I design stuff and so forth. We need to know the platform. Because we know the platform, we know the limitations. We're not blaming on the design engineer, say, well, this is a screwy job, why you do this, why you screw up this. You don't, you know, because you know the platform, you know, is this the limitations when something goes wrong? And then when you compete with your competitor, you know, can this platform do the job? Okay. Now, this is engineering, but this is no different than martial art or military art of China. If you read the chapter, the fifth chapter of Sun Tzu, the Sun Tzu Art of War, 5th chapter. People translate that as an energy chapter, but I don't like that translation. The fact is that chapter is about momentum. So at almost the end of this chapter 5, please read it because this is very important. Almost at the end of the chapter, Sun Tzu said this: those who know how to make war, make use of momentum and not blaming at his people. Okay? So it is the momentum. And of course, in order to get the momentum, you need to have a setup, a platform to create the momentum. Well, Chinese culture, the military art, the martial art of Chinese culture is based on that momentum. Okay? So if you look at the chapter 5, you can see that is the play, the core, the soul of Chinese military art and martial art. That is momentum. Okay? So unless we know the platform, okay, again, the momentum, the type of manipulations to create the momentum, generate the momentum, and the body conditioning to implement or realize that, we really don't know what it is. Okay? There's no such thing as you just practice a set and some days you have this magic power. Forget about it. In the entire history of China since Sun Tzu, it is all premeditative design of momentum, of platform momentum, since chapter 5 of the Sun Tzu. Let's go and read it. Okay? That's the core. Now, 2 years ago, Xi Xiaodong started this thing. Okay? This is Xi Xiaodong. Make this thing big deal, right? So, he said that he's an MMA fighter on a mission to expose fake martial art, or expose fake Kung Fu. Okay? Okay, so it's a fake Kung Fu. Okay, in YouTube you can see that. I disagree with him. I actually post my post, I raised my voice out there. I said, no, you are practicing something like the cultural revolutions of the Chinese political movement in the 1965. You are damaging Chinese culture. There is no such thing as fake Kung Fu, be it Tai Chi or Wing Chun. None. You just pick at the people, the honest people, who do not have in-depth understanding of this platform. Okay? You just pick at them. And so, if you're facing somebody like Muay Thai or Kyokushin who have the platform like this, because they are training to fight and so forth, of Western boxing, will you say anything? The reason I say that he is destroying Chinese culture is because he picked up the weak guy. Okay? And then at one point, I asked those people, I said, I'm 59 years old now. I have diabetic type 1, born with diabetic type 1. I do Kyokushin, I do Wing Chun until today. Let me ask you, Xi Xiaodong, if you have diabetic type 1 like me living in China, will you be able to even live until 40 years old? Like now. Okay? So, that's why I disagree with him completely, because this is like the cultural revolutions, okay, like a very self-centered thing. If one wants to help the Chinese culture, one understand it. The Chinese have a saying, 信 灭国即解释. You take something which is already broken, you study it and you have it to rebuild. You are not go down there, you pick up the weak guy and then you blow them. Okay? So the entire thing is about platform. He have a better coverage of platform. And the people who he beat is he pick at the people who don't have an updated platform. Why don't he go challenge the Chinese wrestler, the Mongolian wrestler? Okay? So that's why I am emphasized on platform. We need to know what it is. So it's like design a chips or making a wall. We know exactly what what is the limitations and what is the strength and the pro and con and so forth, so that we know by design what it is. We are not going to endanger our people. Okay? Because that would be a disaster. Now, we talk about Sun Tzu just now. Okay, so there's 1,000, 2,000 years ago. Now, we need to jump right away to 1560. Why? Because that time exactly the problem. The Japanese pirate come to China and make a mess out of the China. Okay? The exact number is like this. The accurate number is like this. You have around 70 Japanese pirates get into China from the Hangzhou area, today's Hangzhou area, go up to the Nanjing. Nanjing is like the second capital in the Ming Dynasty, surrounded, okay, screw all around, killing people and robbing, raping, all this kind of stuff. And by the time they get ambushed and terminated, the Chinese lost 4,000 armies. And within the Nanjing area, there are 120,000 soldiers there. And you have 70 people just go around and messing around with this. In the history, okay, who study the Japanese history and so forth, call this military miracles. You get 70 people go into the China and you screw around the entire thing. Okay, and there are 4,000 Chinese the soldier casualty. You got control. So this 1950 stuff is important because of General Qi Ji Guang. General Qi Ji Guang. Okay, so General Qi Ji Guang, what did he do? He set up a new platform for his military. He studied the Japanese samurai sword metallurgical, the material, because at that time they know, the Chinese sword crushing with the samurai sword. The samurai sword can break 2 Chinese sword and about 4 spear chop off. So General Qi Ji Guang make a study and reform. Same thing with the martial art at the Chinese for the Chinese martial art at that time. At that time, it's like when the people who training in wrestling, they just do wrestling. The guy who do kicking, training kicking, they just do kicking. And the guy who punching boxing, they just do boxing. So it is General Qu Zhiguang make his platform, and in his writing, this is his platform, the 4 momentum zone. Okay? So, only after he did that, okay? It's in this book, if you have only after he did that, he chased those pirates away. That's the first time in the history of the China have this scientific way and just do a very clear platform, and then all later this work from General Qu Zhiguang go to Japan, Korea, influence Japan, Korea, and so it influenced Chinese martial arts. Start from there, you can see that platform. Okay. So it is not about this. You go to the Kung Fu movie, you have this master, Taoist master have this magical power. What magical power? People sometimes saying that, well, they have this internal power. I say, by 1550, remember that this Chinese, the Japanese pirate story I tell you? 70 pirates go screw around your entire, half of your entire China, going to play around your second capital, Nanjing. So where is your master? And you have 4,000 Chinese soldiers died because of that. Okay, so get real. Okay, it is all meditative by design, as Sun Tzu said. Those who know how to fight is making use of momentum, and of course, the design for it, you have a platform for it. Okay, so that is what 1560, 1555, 1560 time. Now, because we are Wing Chun is from what? Everybody says from Shaolin, right? And Wing Chun is a type of sticking body short strike from Shaolin. Okay, this 贴身短打 from Shaolin. Okay. So by 1780, okay, we have a document on this platform, and this one right now historian can trace back that this document is documenting something around around 1600 or late mid 1600, something like that. Okay, and this is the platform, the Shaolin short strike platform. Okay, it said clearly, Shaolin Temple short strike over there. Okay, so it's an entire book for that, and even draw for you this, like the other day we talked about. Okay, so that is the platform we know. We know what it is. We know the momentum. We know the body conditioning. We know the style, the manipulation of it. That's why in Wing Chun Matrix, I put down there in the under the breathing stuff, under this physiology development on the breathing. That's what the requirement, because when you are fighting, come on, you need to breathe. Okay, so it's there. It is clear. We know what it is. We know the techniques. Right, so I show you this now in the picture and so forth. Right. Now. So this is at this time. Now, when it get to 1850s, we are lucky as a Wing Chun. As a Wing Chuner, we are lucky. We got this Queen Quid from the Red Book. The Queen Quid, as I often tell the story, my Sigong Cho On and my Sifu Cho Hong Choi brought this to Penang, Malaysia, and there's another copy in China. Guess what? Cultural Revolution come, vanish, gone. I went back to China, and so I know it's gone, it's over. So luckily we have this. Okay, so this is in the basic Wing Chun book. What is that? That is the platform. We know the platform. We know the signature. So we always go inside there. We read the momentum. We screen the momentum, or to scan the momentum. We scan the manipulations. We scan the body conditions. That is why we know it is a Shaolin short strike. On the momentum handling, we do know the body condition, have the Mei Si Zhuang handling of the Qi channel and so forth. That's why I be able to tell you all this thing in the other video in this channel. Because I know what it is, and that's why I can train it. I can trace back and train it. Again, is there anything magic? No. Did I heal my diabetic type 1 and different condition of my body? No. I'm still having my limitations because I'm human. This is reality, okay? If I have to use my life to show you what is reality, I will. Why? There's no point to screw our own people. You're a Wing Chuner, I'm a Wing Chuner. What's the difference? If we're going down, Wing Chun going down. That's simple. Okay? So, we do know what is the platform. And also right now you see the platform changes from the General Qi Ji Guang time to the Shaolin short strike time to the Red Book time. Due to different conditions, things change. Due to different society conditions, things change. And after 1850, there is the Chinese Opium War. You know it is a big screw up there. The culture get into a big problem. Okay? So, by 1954, in Macau, this is, go to YouTube and look at that. That is the, you can see the platform of the Chinese martial art, typical. The Tai Chi and the white crane competition. Look at it. That is how the platform it is. Did they play with momentum? Did they have a special manipulations of momentum? How is the body condition? You go down there to the YouTube today, because we are informative world today, era today. You look at that and you know what is the platform? How is the quality? How is the level of the art? Now that is 1954. So get back to the Wing Chun. So what happened at that time? You know the standard of the traditional Chinese martial art is no longer the same with 1850s. Making living is difficult. Training martial art needs money. Okay? If you don't even have food, how can you train? So in Hong Kong, like Grandmaster Yip Man, his Tan Bong Fuk platform is an evolution. Is that good? At his time, yes. He need to do that. If you don't do that, we might not see Wing Chun today in the whole as a whole. Because thing is extinct. Okay? So in the 1960s platform, is that good? You look at the rooftop fighting in the YouTube. Well, it works, right? Doing it works. It do works. It is a good platform. Okay, you look at the opponent and so forth, you can see that type, the quality, the standard, the level, those kind of stuff. Okay, so it is updated for that time, for that era. Now, that is the 60s. In the 1970s, another platform existed. Another platform existed, moving forward from the 1960s platform. I don't say who is good or bad, okay? But I say it evolved. That thing exists. So where is it? You go to the enter the dragon, the opening, when Bruce Lee fight with the Sao Miao Hong. You look at that platform. That is a platform which is no longer the Wing Chun 1960 platform. Well, Bruce Lee, of course, know about all this 1960 platform and all rooftop fighting platform, right? But he evolved his Jeet Kune Do because he come to America and then he had to fight so many people, had to face so many things. He evolved his platform. As we talked just now on this military art of Sun Tzu, you need to have the momentum. You need to handle it. You need to look at the platform. What need to be changed? What need to be modified? What need to be strengthened? What need to be taken away? Okay? So this is platform. The entire Jeet Kune Do is a new evolved platform. Of course, it's involved Wing Chun there, but it's evolved bigger because now you have to face more people. Okay? Now, the 1960s platform. At that time, does it do the job? Yeah, it still do the good job. Right? 1970, still do good job. And the 1850 platform at 1970 is almost gone, extinct. You have cultural evolutions, you extinct. How many people out of 1 million know about this thing? Even the Chinese culture is almost extinct. Okay? So without the 1960 platform, do you have Wing Chun today? Like a worldwide, like today, we're happy, go lucky, everybody know Wing Chun? You don't. Just face it, okay? Now, however, 1960s platform start to show issue because the world have changes. 1996. Okay? when go after in MMA, you see that platform is not adequate anymore. Because it is not fighting somebody in the rooftop or those Chinese martial artists in the rooftop anymore. Different type of opponent, and the era, the martial art is different. Okay. And also one need to know one important thing. In 1960 happened. 1964, Kyokushin, led by Mas Oyama, went to Thailand and fight the Thai boxing. And this is the result. You have the Kyokushin platform raised up at that time, which is different than the karate platform. Okay, the traditional karate platform. Okay, so you see there's so many platforms now. Okay, and so by 1996, you have all different type of platform, and then you have the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu platform. You're coming in and so forth. So if you watch YouTube, you see what happened. You see the inadequate of that 1960 platform. Okay? And almost the same time, Jiu-Jitsu grappler versus Wing Chun fighter. The takedown. You see the takedown for the from the leg, from the exactly from the knee, the EG Kamehameha clamping knee, that region. Okay, of the 1960 platform. You know, lightning struck twice. You know something need to be upgraded or updated with the platform. And 30 years later, last year, Xi Xiaodong, when he fought the Ding Hao, watch the video. It shows the 1960 platform is already inadequate. It needs to be upgraded. It needs to evolve. Let's make an if. I usually don't like to make an if. If Xi Xiaodong is fighting Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do's platform, like in this Enter Dragon, if Bruce Lee did not pass away, do you think Xi Xiaodong will have any advantage? Or do you think will Xi Xiaodong dare to challenge Wing Chun? Not likely. Okay. So I share with you all this platform stuff is because we need a new platform as Wing Chuners. We need a new platform. The world have changed. The conditions have changed. The opponent have changed. We cannot solve something with the 1960 platform anymore, because it is for 30 years we know what it is. And we look back at 1970. Bruce Lee, remember our uncle Bruce Lee, who we always taking pride of him, and we always actually get his help. Without him, will people know around the world know Wing Chun? Bruce Lee, who contribute big time. Why is he evolve his platform? Why don't he just use the 1960 platform? Ask that questions. Okay. Different place, different location, different era, thing changes. So today, this is what I like to share with you on platform. From General Qi Ji Guang to Grandmaster Yip Man to Bruce Lee, all those are Grandmaster. They can see, They design this architect over here in Silicon Valley. If you need a architect to power your GPU, no, I can design for it. But I'm not a grandmaster in Wing Chun or Chinese martial art. I don't know how to design platform, okay, or architect. So you need to have somebody who is good, or a team of people who work on that. Okay, I only can share with you my view on this platform stuff. Okay, so do not say that, oh, this is Hendrik Wei or blah blah blah, or Hendrik Wei pick on this 1960 platform on this thing. No, I don't. I show you all this thing. This video is full of all this platform. You can watch in the YouTube and you look at them. Look at the momentum and how they handle the momentum and how they condition their body. Okay. So I hope this helped. I hope that this can show you a scientific and objective, rational way and looking at things. With our Wing Chun people, like in this match, or in this match, it is not their fault. It is the platform. Okay? So it is like in a war. You have the strategy and so forth, and you step into something which is you don't know. It's not our general's problem, even if they lost. So same thing as, finally, to conclude this, same thing as in Silicon Valley. If I design that platform, and my design engineer screw up in the chips because of the platform limitations, you cannot blame that design engineer, because they execute. Okay. So we need to be sensible, logical, rational, scientific. It is 2019. For the Chinese, every 60 years, thing changes. 1960 and up to today is 60 years already. It's time to have new platform. And everybody can be star. Everybody, disregard what lineage or whatever. It might not even need to have only just one next generation's Wing Chun platform. It can be 2, 3, 4. Why not? Like General Qi Ji Guang, he can incorporate the Japanese sword play into the Chinese sword play and make the platform. He can incorporate all this 4 momentum zone stuff. So this is to share with you today. Tonight after this my work, I just feel that I like to share this with you. Let's talk with heart, not talk with this, I'm better than you, okay? Whenever there's picking this up, that thing up. Let's get the solutions. And with these solutions, every Wing Chun school will prosper, because there is fresh blood coming in, fresh air coming in. So this is to share with all of you today. And again, you don't have to buy what I'm talking about. You can have your own opinion, your own ideas. Okay? Over here, I'm talking technical. Nothing to do with who's grandmaster, who's all this kind of stuff. So if you want to shoot me on the platform, who you need to shoot? You need to shoot him first, because it's 1970, he's already have a Jeet Kune Do platform, and he called it Jeet Kune Do. Okay? He see it. He know it. I'm just the guy who studied, and this is the real grandmaster. Okay?